Good morning. I am excited today. I'm about 24 hours away from Meg flying out and about 48 hours from actually having her back home. So I'm excited about this week and the things that are going to happen. And I'm excited also because today in reading my disciplines, and I hope every one of you have a copy of this. If you don't, it's available online. You can have one on your computer. I think we have some more around here. Would love to get you one. But I hope that you're reading that and really thinking about it when you read it, because it really moves me at the beginning of the week when I just do the overview and there are questions and suggestions for reflection. And so they're beautiful for all of the days this week. I'm doing the Gospel of John chapter 6, verse 1 through 21, which is Monday's devotional. And it asks us to look and to see who we are in the story. The story that is told is the story of the feeding of the multitudes. And if you'll remember, it came time to eat and people were hungry. And so they were looking for food. And the disciples came to Jesus and said, "Hey, we don't have enough food to feed all of these people. You need to send them home so they can get some food." And Jesus says, "You feed them." And he sends them out to look for food amongst the crowd, and he finds a little boy with fish and loaves, and he gives what he has, and they distribute it, and everybody has enough. The discussion and the devotion that's in there is just amazing. But if you think about that, who are we, or who am I in the story? Am I one of the disciples that are complaining that, hey, we got a problem? Or am I one of the crowd members who's saying, look, I'm hungry, somebody feed me? Maybe instead of that, we're one of the disciples who think, this costs too much. And we're so anxious about how much we spend to feed and care for our neighbors that we don't feed and care for our neighbors, but we tell them to handle it themselves. Maybe we're the distracted. Something's going on in our life and we're distracted and aren't even listening to Jesus because we're hungry. Maybe it's a physical hunger or something else in our lives. Or are we the one that's willing to share? Even if it isn't enough, we're still willing to give all that we have to make a difference. Well, ultimately, the person who wrote this devotion asked a question that just really kind of took me, or makes a statement that just really kind of took me in a totally different direction. And what they say is that the interesting part of the story is that no matter which person you are, everybody got to eat. And there was so much food, there's food left over. And it's a story of God's kingdom. God's kingdom is a place where no matter what we have as our baggage, no matter what we've done in the past, there's more than enough. So I hope you think about that this week, and maybe we consider, who am I in the story? And then we think about, well, who do I want to be in the story? And then what am I going to do to be more like the person I want to be in this story, so that I can benefit everyone and lead them closer to the kingdom of God. God bless you, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.